Hello to all my friends out there. So this is the first $5 challenge for 3 days food. Okay, first of all, let's hope all my followers stockpile, but it could happen. What if your house was destroyed, like by an earthquake, or you had to evacuate for your life, just run out with your life, and you would have to find a way to survive. You know that thing, survival of the fittest? Oh, you're terrible, really. Okay, so the first thing I did was, I thought, I only have $5. What if I could dumpster dive? Well, I didn't expect to find 4 pounds of rice, so I did. But I want to take this out of these packages because, they were these were by the side of the dumpster. And I want to secure my food. Always. That's one thing that's going to help you never to run out, is that ability to carefully secure your food, And I buy these baggies, but if you can't afford baggies for 3 cents each, $3 from Walmart, you're going to save your bread bags from now on. You're going to learn the crazy cheap ways, and you're going to go to the food bank, and you're going to gratefully accept all the free food you can, and you're going to learn how to do the dumpster diving before it comes to the point that, the SHIT happens. And so, okay, so I have $5, and I was able to get 4 pounds of rice free out of the dumpster. Is that desirable? No, but what if you don't have any food? This is like, I was watching videos and we're talking no food, right? Wrong. Okay, and I got a nice little package of M&Ms. Looks like it's closed. I don't see any, I might eat it later. Okay, then the next step I made was food for less, and I spent $4.10. So let's see, I bought a big can of beans. These kind of beans, I would go for these, but you know what? You probably get more beans if you have refried beans. But these were 99 cents, and these are very good quality beans. I used to work next to Mexican shops, and they use those. But don't tell anybody, it's homemade. Right. Okay, now what did I buy? I bought a package of hot dogs, and you guys saw my hot dogs in tortillas last night, and I bought a package of cheese because you don't want to be without dairy, some form of dairy. These are things that are lacking at the food bank. So I bought, let's see, beans, cheese, and Frank's. That's about $3. And then I bought 3 tomatoes, and I bought 3 bananas. So 3 days, 1 vegetable and 1 fruit per day. That's kind of skimpy. And so now, let me take this out of the way. Okay, so this is what I purchased. So right now we're at $4.10. Then on the way home, I swung by a fast food restaurant that I don't want to say who, but it was a fast food restaurant, and I found a bag of lettuce. Okay, so you don't have any food. You go to the dumpster and you see what they had done is they had thrown all these lettuce leaf, these things in a bag. And now I'm going to show you what to do if you want to. So I found a nice big bag of lettuce. Now mind you, I don't have any food in the house. So I want to show you what I would do. Okay, the first thing I would do is I would get myself a little bowl, and I would put just the one I'm going to use right now, I would put it in a bowl of water. And then I would sprinkle a little salt in here. Don't be using your salt up, just a little bit. And so, okay, now people, no more starving. Good thing you met me. Okay, so now, in here I have a little oil. You might be saying, well, you didn't buy that. Well, from now on, you're gonna save all your oil, and you're gonna get a little fine strainer, and you're gonna strain it, and you're gonna pour it back in one of these bottles. Also, you're gonna save all your bacon grease, and you're gonna save all your chicken bones and parts. These are in separate bags. And you're gonna save all your fat off your meat. You're gonna cut it off, and you're gonna throw it in a bag, and you're not gonna run out of grease. Because, okay, so I was at $4.10, and what I have for the fifth dollar is tortillas. I buy them, you know, I stockpile a lot in my freezer. Why? Because one of the things you're apt to run out of is bread. So, you know, so now I'm at $5.10. You could put one banana back, but, you know, it'd be nice. You could have, you know, you could cut your bananas in thirds, and you could have, you know, but, you know, or you could spend an extra dime. Okay, so now what's for lunch? Well, I'm home and I got my frozen tortilla out, and I have my cheese, and I want to make a crazy cheap quesadilla. So I got 16 pieces. I bought these at Food for Less. I find this stuff to be pretty good. 16 pieces of cheese is going to last me. I don't want to go too skimpy on my cheese. I'm already skimpy. I'm already going skimpy. Skimpy enough. But at a time like this is no time to be lofty. You know what I'm saying, you guys? Go to the food bank, you know. And don't be using up all of your oil and fat. Just use as much as you need. All right, now, here's my quesadilla. Yummy. All right, now. Remember my meal plan? Once you get a cheap meal plan, then if you should ever have to eat it, then, you know, you have skills. All right, now back over here. Okay, so now I want to make a little homemade salsa. Okay, I don't have much money. I only had $5. So if all I have is tomatoes for my salsa, then, you know, I'm just going to have some tomato salsa. Okay, so if you cut your tomatoes in half, you have 3. That's going to give you 6 portions of vegetables. That's for later. Okay, I'm going to save a little bit because I have uses for that. This is a study in cheapness. This is a study in not going without and not going hungry. All right, now let's see. So at a time like this, you want to cut your tomato in little bitty pieces, so it's going to go further. This one's going to be a little homemade salsa. I'll show you in a second, as soon as I can whip one up. I'm going to be getting some better salsas, you know. The main thing is don't be in a big fat hurry. So you might be going, well, that lettuce, well, what happened was somebody threw it in a baggie and then they threw it in the boxes and they threw the box right on top of the recycle bin. So the lettuce was pretty much intact, and I figured, we're talking no food, you're very hungry. Okay, all right, let me check my, I'm going to be doing these $5 challenges. Am I always going to be dumpster diving? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. You guys, I like to let it flow, But, I think, if they succeed, and, okay, so now I want to rinse my lettuce off, good, in the sink. You could eat that if you want. If you have any friends that are really, really going without food, you might want to tell them to watch this. I'll cut this part off, I have a lot of lettuce. I have like a whole bag of lettuce. All right, that's enough. You just need a little bit. So you're going to save your bacon drippings. Ooh, yummy. Look at this, you guys. You're going to save your bacon drippings. You're going to save your fat off your meat in a bag. And you're going to save your chicken parts. Okay, if this is all you had, well, then, you're just going to have tomatoes on top of your... But in my spices, I have chopped onion dry. I have a regular onion too, but I want to make this on the cheap. I have some, let's see, where is that? Cilantro. Buy these when you can get them cheap. Ooh, it's done. Look at this, you guys. So I have onion, I have cilantro. I'll just drain my... And then in my refrigerator, if you have it, this would be good if I can find it, and I can. If you don't have this, you're just going to have to go without it. But if you do have it, that would be super duper, right? Here's a little one. I just walked in the door, just barely. Okay, I want to mince my jalapeno really little. if you're kind of broke, this is what I was trying to say yesterday, but it's hard to do 10 things at once. If you're kind of broke and you carefully prepare what food you have, and another thing is if you cut your food in little bitty pieces, it goes further somehow. Don't ask me how. Oops. Okay, so here's a little homemade salsa. Now, you could eat 2 or 3 of these quesadillas. You have enough. Okay, so I have a tasty quesadilla. I have a little salsa. And I was super fortunate. You know, imagine you don't have any food. Then, and so now you want to take your little tiny bit of tomato, and if you have in your freezer, okay, so now those of you who know me might be saying, what about the drink? You said you don't want to go without a drink. You are so right about that. Let's say I don't have one of these. I am going to go, this is what I really am going to do. This is like an emergency. I'm going to go into a fast food restaurant. I'm going to ask them for a cup. And I am going to get something to drink. And then if my conscience really bothers me, I'm going to go and pay them back later. Another thing I can do, mind you, this is an emergency. I'm going to find continental breakfasts and I'm going to try to get myself a muffin or something. Because I'm going to dumpster dive, I'm going to do whatever I have to do to survive that day. So here is the $5 challenge, and God bless you all. And if, God forbid, you are running out of food, stay with me. You're going to learn how to stockpile. This is going to be in your stockpile. This is really going to help you. Couple packages of these are going to be in your freezer at all times. And then for dessert, at some point, I have M&Ms and bananas. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.